The multiverse is collapsing, and the stakes have never been higher for our favorite heroes. Welcome back to Hollywood Talks, where we dive deep into the biggest cinematic mysteries of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Everything we thought we knew about the future of the MCU has changed in an instant. The announcement of Avengers Doomsday has sent shockwaves through the entire fandom, leaving us with massive questions. Robert Downey Jr. is returning, but not as the hero we once loved and mourned. He is stepping into the iron mask of Victor Von Doom, the most dangerous villain in history. This isn't just a casting choice, it is a narrative pivot that redefines the entire multiverse saga. We are witnessing the birth of a new era that promises to be darker than ever. In this breakdown, we are exploring every secret detail hidden within the Doomsday announcement. We will uncover how the Fantastic Four, the multiverse, and the legacy of Iron Man collide here. Before we descend into the chaos of Battleworld, make sure to like this video and share it. Subscribe to Hollywood Talks to stay updated on every major Marvel revelation coming your way. The transition from the Council of Kangs to the reign of Doctor Doom is significant. Marvel has shifted its focus to a character whose intellectual might rivals the greatest minds of the Earth. Victor Von Doom is not just a tyrant, he is a man who believes only he can save reality. His arrival suggests that the incursions we saw in Multiverse of Madness are peaking. The title Doomsday implies a finality that far exceeds the snap seen in Infinity War. While Thanos wanted balance, Doom seeks absolute control over the remnants of a dying and broken multiverse. We have to look at the timeline leading up to this monumental event very closely. The Fantastic Four first steps will establish the foundation for Doom's absolute rise to cosmic power. It is highly likely that Doom originates from the same retrofuturistic universe as the Fantastic Four. This would give him a personal connection to the team that eventually opposes his dark reign. The theory suggests that Doom witnesses the destruction of his own world during a massive incursion. Driven by grief and ego, he decides that he must become the god of all existence. This brings us to the concept of Battleworld, a patchwork planet made of dying realities. In the comics, Doom is the architect of this world, ruling it with an iron, unforgiving fist. Imagine the Avengers waking up in a reality where their history has been completely rewritten by Doom. Their memories might be altered, making them pawns in a game they don't even understand. The psychological impact of seeing Tony Stark's face on a villain is a masterstroke of writing. Our heroes will hesitate, blinded by the ghost of the man who sacrificed everything for them. Peter Parker, in particular, will face a devastating emotional crisis when he sees his mentor's face. This creates a vulnerability that Doom will undoubtedly exploit to dismantle the Avengers from within. We must also consider the role of the Scarlet Witch in this unfolding cosmic tragedy. Her power to warp reality makes her either Doom's greatest weapon or his most significant existential threat. If Doom manages to harness the chaos magic of Wanda Maximoff, he becomes truly unstoppable. The lines between science and sorcery will blur as he ascends to the throne of God Emperor. The multiverse saga has been building toward a collapse that requires a singular, terrifying focal point. Doom provides that gravity, pulling every disparate storyline into one cohesive and terrifying final confrontation. Doctor Strange is currently off-world dealing with incursions alongside Klee in the Dark Dimension. His return will be pivotal, as he is one of the few who understands the multiversal rot. However, Strange has often been accused of being arrogant, a trait he shares with Victor Von Doom. The clash will be a battle of wills that determines the fate of every living soul. Meanwhile, the new Avengers team is still fractured and lacks the leadership of the original six. Captain America, Sam Wilson, must find a way to unite a group that is spread thin. Thunderbolts and other street-level heroes will likely find themselves way out of their league in Doomsday. This is a cosmic-level threat that requires more than just vibranium shields and high-tech gadgets. The Celestials, the Eternals, and the cosmic entities of the MCU cannot remain silent during this crisis. If Doom threatens the structure of the universe, the higher powers must finally make their move. We might see a desperate alliance between heroes and former villains to stop the Doomsday Clock. Even someone like Loki, the god of stories, may have to intervene from the temporal loom. Loki now holds the branches of the multiverse together, making him a direct target for Doom. If Doom wants to rewrite reality, he must first deal with the protector of the timelines. The visual scale of this movie is expected to surpass anything we have seen in cinema. We are talking about the literal end of days, where planets collide and realities vanish into nothing. The Russo Brothers returning to direct is the best possible news for fans of high-stakes storytelling. They have a proven track record of balancing massive casts while maintaining deep, emotional character arcs. They understand that the heart of the MCU is the relationships between these extraordinary individuals. Doomsday will test those bonds until they snap, leaving us in a state of absolute shock. The script is being crafted to ensure that Doom isn't just a replacement for Kang. He is a fundamental shift in the narrative, representing the ultimate consequence of the Avengers' past actions. Every choice made since Endgame has led to this moment of absolute and total reckoning. The bill is coming due, and Dr. Doom is the one who has come to collect it. As we look toward the release date, the anticipation is reaching a fever pitch worldwide. This is the cinematic event of the decade, a culmination of years of intricate and complex world building. The theory that this Doom is a variant of Tony Stark is still a hot topic. Some believe he is a Stark who never found his path to heroism, choosing power instead. Others argue that he is purely Victor Von Doom, who simply happens to share a face. This would be a more poetic take on the concept of multiversal doppelgangers and cosmic coincidence. Regardless of his origin, his impact on the Avengers will be both physical and deeply psychological. He represents the dark reflection of the heroism that once saved the universe from Thanos' snap. The inclusion of the Fantastic Four brings a family dynamic that has been missing from Marvel. Their struggle against Doom will be the emotional anchor that keeps the story grounded amidst the chaos. Reed Richards and Victor Von Doom have a rivalry that spans across time and different dimensions. This intellectual chess match will be the driving force behind the strategic elements of the movie. We should also expect some major character deaths that will leave the audience in complete tears. In a movie titled Doomsday, nobody is safe, and the status quo will be forever shattered. The survivors of this conflict will likely lead us into the events of Secret Wars. Doomsday is the beginning of the end, the prologue to the rebirth of the entire Marvel Universe. Make sure you're following Hollywood Talks for all the latest leaks and official trailer breakdowns. We are tracking every single update to keep you ahead of the curve in the MCU. What do you think is Doom's ultimate goal in this film, and who will fall first? The theories are endless, but one thing is certain, the MCU will never be the same again. The legacy of the Infinity Saga hangs over this new chapter like a long, dark shadow. Doomsday is the moment where that shadow finally consumes the light, forcing a new path forward. Visual effects will need to be top tier to capture the sheer majesty of Doom's technological fortress. Latveria, or its multiversal equivalent, will be a sight of both awe and absolute chilling terror. The musical score will likely evoke the themes of the past while introducing a new, sinister motif. Every element of production is working to create an atmosphere of impending and unavoidable doom. As we conclude this breakdown, remember that the journey to the theater is just as exciting. The discussions, the theories, and the community are what make being a Marvel fan so special. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this deep dive into Avengers Doomsday. Share it with your fellow Marvel fans to spark a conversation about what comes next for us. Subscribe to Hollywood Talks and hit that notification bell so you never miss a single upload. We have plenty more theories and breakdowns coming your way as we approach the release date. The road to Doomsday is paved with mystery, and we are here to walk it with you. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video for more. The multiverse is vast, But the threat of doom is even larger than we can imagine. Stay vigilant, stay curious, and keep believing in the power of the heroes we love so much. The final judgment is coming, and only the strongest will survive the transition to the new world. This is Hollywood Talks, signing off until the next cosmic revelation shakes the very foundations of reality. We will continue to analyze every frame and every quote from the creators of this epic. The countdown to Doomsday has officially begun, and the world is watching with bated, anxious breath. Is there a secret hero waiting in the wings to save us all from Doom's iron grasp? Or is this the moment where the villains finally achieve a permanent and lasting victory over good? Only time will tell, but the theories we discussed today suggest a very difficult path ahead. The Avengers must evolve or perish in the fires of the coming multiversal war. Stay tuned for more updates, and remember to keep the conversation going in the comments below. Your theories might just be the key to unlocking the secrets of Avengers Doomsday very soon. See you in the next one, where we explore the possible return of other legendary Marvel characters. The stakes are infinite, and the excitement is just getting started for all of us here.